I'm alone with my sorrow. I'm so down, I feel sad.
Hi there, I'm Nico from Budda Power Blues. I'm the drummer, and this is a video diary about our show at Luxembourg Blues Express.
I feel pain.
So I decided to do like a journal, a daily journal with my cell phone and report this trip for you to know, because it's very interesting what we do on the road and the work we have for one show abroad and in Portugal also.
I just sing. I've been down for a while now. I just can't think straight.
So this trip was the first trip we took my nephew to come with us, Budda's son, Pedro, and he was very excited. He's 14, he plays drums also, and he's very curious about drums and being on the road and being roadie, etc., all the showbiz. So he comes along with us for several shows, but this is the first international show he comes, and it was very cool. It was a really good experience. We started the day early, leaving to Porto airport, and then catching the plane and arriving to Luxembourg, and there the organization sent the van for us to pick us up in the airport. And for us it's a pleasure to be back at Blues Express, because it's a village in Differdange, a village in Luxembourg, which has lots of Portuguese people living there, Portuguese immigrants. And curiously or not, two of the staff of the Altstadt house, Dani and Michel, are descended from Portuguese people, and we've been friends since the first festival we did, and it's really cool. Everywhere we go we make friends. It's one of the good things of being on the road and of being in the band. We meet a lot of people and we make some friends. And we had also Jessica's visit. She went to have dinner with us on a Friday, so we flew to Luxembourg on a Friday. And Saturday, our good friend Mira was there, because Mira grew up in Luxembourg. He lives in Braga for several years, but he's been around the world. He's one of the organizers of Braga Blues, a blues festival in Braga that we do, me, Budda, Mira and Alex. And he was there. He went to visit us to Luxembourg to see the festival. And he was really kind to bring a friend, Viviane, and they showed us a little bit of Luxembourg Center. We walked for 1 hour to know the center, and this is one of the things we learned with Mira precisely. It's when you travel to a show or to a work or something, you should spend more time in the place where you go, because usually the bands travel, they go from the airport to the show or to the hotel, then to the show, then to the hotel, and then to the airport. So we travel a lot, but we don't really see or know much about the cities. So since Mira told us that when we went to Blues Festival in Switzerland, we are trying to do that every time we travel. The hard part is done, traveling by airplane and etc., doing lots of miles. And since we are there, okay, let's take 1 day or two to visit. And that's what we did. Mira and Viviane took us to a beautiful restaurant. We had a great lunch. And then we rode to Differdange, to the place of Blues Express. And it's incredible. Blues Express is a one-day festival. This year had 49 bands and 11 stages. There are two main stages. One that's an outdoor stage, like a cliche for a festival, an outdoor stage. And this one is the one we love. It's in a train workshop, an ancient train workshop. And we play there. It's really cool. So it is an amazing venue, and it was an amazing day. Ferdange is a village divided by a mountain, and it was mainly a mining village. So the train worked and they explored iron, and the train trespassed the mountain between the cities and villages and etc. So the Blues Express uses that old train as a funny thing for taking the audience from one big stage to another big stage, and this way the audience can see lots of shows and see one show at 6 o'clock and then travel to the other side and see another show at 7:30, etc. So it's a really cool thing about this festival. There are so many shows, you can't see everything, but you can see a lot. And you can go around the stages and watch bands perform, one-man show, Dixieland, etc. And this year was really cool for us because we shared the stage with Archie Lee Hooper, and curiously his blues harp player is Mateus Vilela. He's our cousin, he's Alex's cousin, a Brazilian that lives in Germany, but he plays with Archie Lee Hooper. And we love him. We played our first gig of Budda Power Blues. He played with us. We met at that first gig in 2004. So we met a long way back. We love each other, and we usually see each other on the road while playing in Europe. And it was a pleasure to be with Mateus and to see Archie Lee Hooker. Kenneth Heat also played in our stage, and then we went to see Richie Cotton in the other stage closing the festival. It was incredible, great show, and this is why we love Blues Express. The people, the organization, the bands and the audience. It's really incredible. So for us it was a really cool ride, and I know for sure, for a fact, that Pedro, my nephew, also loved it. So yeah, we love the experience, and of course it will happen again. So this is a really fast sneak peek on 3 days of our experience on the road. I hope you like it, and it's simple. I don't want to bother you with more. So stay tuned, watch our Budda Power Blues YouTube channel, and keep in touch.
I just go with the flow. I just go with the flow.